What to expect during your virtual Reiki or trance mediumship healing session. What I mean by virtual is a session that takes place online via Zoom, video chat, or over the phone. It works the same for both of those elements. So initially the sessions start quite similarly, where I have a chat with my client and either they can let me know what their intention for the session is, if there's certain areas they would like me to focus on or become aware of, or they may just say whatever you become aware of to heal is fine. So both of those are fully acceptable. And then once I start into the healing process, I just ask the recipient to sit or lie in a comfortable position where they will feel safe and supported for the remainder of the time. Now, here's where it gets a little bit different. For Reiki, I often walk that person through a guided meditation and visualization to help them settle into a meditative space where they can just relax. And then I become quiet, and then I continue to work in their space using Reiki, both the energy healing, the symbols, and all the elements that I practice along with my Reiki. And after the healing time period is done, I gently walk them back out of the meditation, fully to consciousness in their body, and then we have a brief chat about what they experienced, what I became aware of, any guidance or recommendations that I have for them, any homework, as my clients all lovingly call it, and then we go from there. And with trance medium healing, it's a little bit different. I may sometimes walk the person into just a very brief meditation, but since trance medium healing requires me to go into a deeper meditative altered state for my guides to then work all the way through me, I like to get into that state as quick as possible. So if I am going to put the person through a guided visualization, I keep it very brief. I let them know when I'm going to become silent. I become silent. I go into my trance altered state and bring through my healing guide. Then the healing is done completely in silence. It's a little bit different with trance mediumship than Reiki in that in Reiki, I will be actively working the healing process. Whereas in trance mediumship, my consciousness is to the side. So I'm aware of what's going on and some of what my guide is doing, but they're doing the work. I'm very lightly involved and very lightly taking notice of what they're doing. So during that time at the end, once I come fully back into consciousness, my guide steps back, and then I bring that person all the way back, or just invite them to gently open their eyes is really what it is. I then convey whatever information I am aware of, but it's much less than with Reiki. So really the main difference is that in Reiki, I'm doing a lot of the healing and working of the energy, whereas in trance medium healing, my healing guide is doing the actual healing from the other side through my physical body. And I don't have as much to report back at the end, but I often will have just a bit of guidance for them. And then I always like to hear my client's experience, because while sometimes they're just sitting in a very relaxed and comfortable state, there are other times with certain clients where they have profound experiences and little mind journeys of their own during that time. So I'm happy to answer any questions you may have about what else to expect. But really, in a nutshell, that is it. It's a very easy process that can be done right from the comfort of your own home, or I actually even have some clients, if they don't have a quiet private space within their home, that will go sit in their car and call me from their car or their office or wherever they feel like they can get just some quiet, private, safe time to hold space for themselves. But either way, it is an incredible healing process. Both methods. I've received them both, as well as been practicing both for several years now, and I've noticed just the profound results in myself and others. And I'm happy to answer any other questions about what to expect during your session.